Politics, security, the economy, even high society. News is big business in Kenya. Newspapers and magazines sell out quickly on Nairobi streets.
The Kenyan society itself is changing quite a bit. So in terms of lifestyles, people's expectations of information needs are all changing. And also the fact that about 60% of the population of Kenya is actually young people. They are so dynamic, they're so globalized, and they're so savvy and creative in the manner in which they use social media. So a lot of the new upcoming media institutions are looking at how they can use social media platforms to build their audience profiles.
This is the oldest newspaper in Kenya. The Standard Group published their first broadsheet in 1902, and since then they've captured 1/3 of the market. Now they've gone digital. I'm standing in the newsroom of the Standard Media Group, and there's more than 300 journalists servicing their television, radio and newspaper outlets. In 1990, this media house was given a license to become the first privately owned television station in Kenya. It sparked a media revolution that today sees more than 20 television stations and over 370 radio stations now operating in the country.
Radio Maisha.
Media ownership is often about controlling the news agenda, though profits remain a key incentive. Research shows that of all the foreign investments that came to Africa over the past year, 20% were media acquisitions.
There is still money in the newspaper. I've seen growth in newspaper, both in advertising volumes. The growth is really in the broadcast, television broadcasting. Radio gives you a lot of audiences, but it doesn't make you a lot of money. Always a return that stands between 10 and 20% can be considered a reasonable return on investment.
Advertisers don't want to be left out. They're also capitalizing on the diverse media environment. Red House Advertising was established only 3 years ago, and already it's seen a 70% growth in revenues.
The political parties, especially in Kenya, do not spend that much on advertising. What they do is they'll do a lot of campaigns on ground. The growth for us actually comes not from the political parties, comes from everyone else. If you look at the marketing spend, if I take Kenya as an example, from between 2010 to now, on average, the marketing spend per year is growing at about 15–20%. All these companies that are coming into the market, all of them, it's fighting for space.
Despite the rich opportunities, working in the Kenyan media isn't always easy.